Good morning and hope you all have been well, and this is part 4 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play, set mode, no items. So just to say this real quick, I did correct the mistake that I made. I know nobody really noticed, but I did, rewatching the third episode just to make sure all was well. I totally forgot to change the battle style to set mode. Thankfully, we didn't go through any of the important boss battles, so I believe we're good to go on all of that. But I thought I would bring that up here and apologize for that. But I did correct the mistake, so yeah. But to recap the last episode just in case, we pretty much did a giant exploration video of East Giron City, and I pretty much gave some advice for more so new players, but also could help out repeat players that may have struggled with Rejuvenation. So if you are new and wanting some advice and did not check out the third episode, I would definitely advise checking it out. And it's something that I have said before. I didn't mean to walk right there, but that's okay. But it is something that I have said, that I really want this series to be one that helps out new or repeat players. So if anybody really has any questions or comments or anything like that, I am more than happy to help out players that may be stuck or confused with anything within Rejuvenation, so yeah. Anyways though, let's get on with the story here. Wait, the best part of the song is about to come on. Veronica, how many times do I have to tell you not to blast music like this? Mom, can't you wait 3 seconds? The beat is about to drop. No, that's enough. I've had it. Your incent, however you say the word, annoyance is too much for me. The neighbors have been complaining. The police have come and warned us. Who cares? Eat the police. I said enough. Stop. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? Cool it. Veronica, I have said I've had enough. No. Oh no. Ouchie ouch. It looks like that wretched wench has defiled things once again. She's gone too far this time. I have been fatally wounded. This is the end for me. I need you to do me a favor. There's this store on the shopping district called the Berry Emporium. Totally cool place, by the way. Their pekka berries are so sweet, so nice. If only I could have one last bite. I need to taste a pekka berry one last time before I go. Please. Alright, Venom, I'll go get you your berry. But yeah, again, like I brought it before, don't hesitate to ask. I'm more than happy to help. And maybe if I don't, get to your comment quick enough, from time to time, from what I've seen, some other people that do check out the videos do also comment back and help out people, so yeah. Anyways, welcome to the Berry Emporium. How may we help you to... Excuse me, did you say you needed a pekka berry for some girl who is dying? And just who is this girl? What was her name? Did you say Veronica? Oh, that tears it. I refuse to deal with this any longer. Wait right here. Here, give this to Veronica. It's what she asked for. This is a special berry I've prepared for our our dear dying friend Veronica. When you give this to her, tell her that I'm tired of her persuading gullible tourists into doing these ridiculous favors, especially since I have to deal with them mostly. Thank you, Berry Lady. I'll go deliver it to her. I also am hoping that this episode won't be super long. I do want to go through the sewers and then get the gym badge and all of that, but we'll see how far we get. You got me a pekka berry. That's a pekka berry from the Berry Emporium. So delectable, so tasty, so exquisite. The taste is unimaginably delicious. Hand it over now. so tasty. Thank you. Hot. Bro moment. That berry you gave me, it was filled with wasabi. I cannot believe I fell for that. Were you the one who put that wasabi in the berry? All me. Now for this gameplay, by the way, I believe I did brought it up on the first episode. Just to re-say it again, this is going to be for the Paragon route, and I intend to get max friendship with most friends and people that we meet along the way. Now, of course, some choices with the relationship points can alter different things. For example, I think there probably are some that either give points to one or the other, depending on who you choose. And of course, vice versa, normally it's neutral towards the other. So it's more so who you like more or prefer more, depending on the choice. Or maybe you prefer one of the choices over the other. However you want to look at it and how you want to go about it, it's completely up to you. And I think there are a few that might add points, but minus points to a few people as well. So yeah, but again, if you are replaying the game, or maybe playing the game for the very first time, I mean, normally for first time players, something that I would always like tell people, play it how you want to play it, experience it, learn it. I think looking at, you know, guides and stuff like that, unless like you're really stuck or confused, I feel like you should experience it for the first time on your own without, you know, looking up stuff and whatnot. Again, unless like you really are stuck on certain stuff, but it's pretty much however you want to go about it. That's my opinion on it, but either way, there is a friendship guide. I've said this like a million times already, but I'm gonna repeat it all the time. On the Reborn Discord, within the Rejuvenation chat, there is honestly a lot of guides for like encounters, friendship points, well, relationship points is what they call it, karma points, items, all that kind of good stuff. If you are not in that Discord, I would check that out within the Rejuve updates channel. I think it should be within there. It's in one of those channels, so yeah. But if anybody wants to, I can put those links into the description of the video if you want to check that all out. So yeah. Anyways though, man, you got me good, dude. Putting wasabi in that berry was priceless. There was honestly no way I turned down free food. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, you probably heard my mom call me Veronica back there, but I would politely ask you to call me Venom. Veronica is such a prissy name, I hate it. I don't want to be called it. Venom is tough and also scary. So as for introductions, I am Venom, gym leader of East Garden City. What about you? What's your name? Alon, huh? I like it. Hey, you should come meet my friends. They're cool people. In fact, I'm meeting them right now at the abandoned sewers. It's just south of my house. You better show up or I'll have you buy me more food, and I assure you that your wallet will not be happy with that. Big bro moment. Alrighty then. No, Veronica, I'm not letting you inside yet. Go away. Alrighty then. I guess Amanda's here. I believe we talked to her yesterday, so we'll leave her be for now. Please, Ren, that poor old, wretched, disgusting woman has done it yet again. I have been fatally wounded this time for real. I cannot go on anymore. All I ever wanted was a berry from the Berry Emporium. Ren, please, this is my last request. I need the succulent, beautiful, empowering taste of an oranberry. Please, just do it for me. Nice try, Venom. It's not working. Cut it out. Please. Honestly, just get up, Venom. Or should I say, Veronica? Don't call me Veronica. Yeah, just open up the door. Ren, you're horrible. You wouldn't grant a dying girl's wish? You're a girl? You had me fooled. I thought you were just a feral primate with no direction. Oh, nice going, Ren. You're embarrassing me in front of my new friend. Alon, can you believe this guy? Oh, Alon's the one you were speaking about. Yeah, they blasted me away with a pekka berry filled with wasabi. So of course we're friends now. Anyway, it sounds like you two already met, so I'm just going to do my thing. Presto. Let's go. You know what? This works out well for everyone. Sorry for eavesdropping, but I heard that the professor talking... Sorry, I read that all wrong. But I heard the professor talking to you about meeting Malia in the forest. Do not waste your time, she's not there right now. There's an old power grid that the city still uses despite the actual sewer system being abandoned. Recently, it was shut down by an unknown source. Malia decided she wanted to see if she could fix it herself. Professor Jenner is good with machines, so I bet he's taught her a good few things. Anyway, we should not keep the ladies waiting. Let's go. So real quick, I want to make sure... Okay, I gotta get some more Pokeballs then. Well, actually, are we broke? Can I sell anything for some money? That's right. We can... No, I sold the zinc last episode. I mean, I can sell the super potions. We're doing like a no items run, so it don't matter. Now, I know like you can use like healing items like outside of battle for like convenience, that's fine, but I don't think I gotta worry about that right now. I like to buy 10, honestly, so I can get that Premier Ball. Okay, money's a little bit more tight than I want it to be, but we'll make it work. Welcome to the abandoned sewers. You'll find out pretty quickly that the name is quite misleading. This is a place where a ton of newer trainers come to level up their Pokemon. Believe it or not, I may need some help getting through this place myself. Don't worry though, I'll carry us through. They'll be quivering in fear in no time. That was a joke, by the way. I'm not actually that conceted, however you say the word. Yeah, come on, let's go. Bro moment. New friends of Venom, how exciting. Lucia, or Luca, however you say it. We're just trying to get to the grid. Could you quiet down a bit? Nope, time for battle. Okay, so since we're going through some battles, I guess I can bring up a few things. I got a really interesting comment on the third episode, and hopefully if they do check this video out, mainly up to them, they don't mind me bringing it up. But they kind of like brought up a thing, like they did like enjoy like the video, but there was something like boring about it, and they wanted me to get more like, I guess, talkative and try to, you know, like speak more about, you know, life, random stuff, maybe a little bit about me and all of that kind of stuff. And I completely understand where they're coming from, and they're definitely not wrong just to bring it up to possibly new viewers that are on the channel. I used to, with like old videos, getting into a brand new Let's Play, describe a little bit about myself at the, again, like the intro of those videos. And one of the main things, by the way, if you are doing a no items run or a items run, I love Noibat. Noivern is a fantastic Pokemon, and Rejuvenation, I would highly advise capturing one. It is up to you, but it is a very good Pokemon. Anyways, though, it's something that like I brought up though a lot of the time, that, you know, the series is more so a boring, chill, repetitive, dumb, like chillax kind of like video. Again, like a few people like brought up before then that they said, you know, I really like the videos, it's really good for like background noise. Like I watch, you know, like I'm like in and out of like the video while doing work or homework, stuff like that, you know. And I think that's honestly like the best way to kind of like go about it. I do want to honestly get better with commentary. Real quick, I do want to read this real quick. The door won't budge at all. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this door open. I wonder what's inside. I'll have to see, or have to ask Venom sometime. So a little bit of dialogue there. But anyways, it is something. Oh well. Pause for a second. Trubbish, great Pokemon. It does extremely well against Venom's gym. If for whatever reason you do struggle with the gym, Aftermath is the best ability to get on this guy, but you don't necessarily need Aftermath, so yeah. But anyways, getting into like commentary and stuff like that, it's something that like I want to get better at and try to talk like more about me, random stuff, life, and it's something that I thought about as well, doing like a community post, doing like a Q&A kind of thing with some people, and maybe within like some of the Rejuvenation videos, like go through some questions, answer a few things, and maybe that's a way that I can get better into like commentary and stuff like that. But yeah, I would say, just to, I guess, bring up a interesting topic as well on that subject, is it's something that like I brought up before, and I know like a few people have like told me and given me some advice, like there's no need to like be like super harsh on yourself, or just be like so negative and whatnot. Like, I understand where they're coming from, and I definitely do like get, you know, negative and hard on myself, like I do quite a bit of the time, but it's something that like I like to say before. I understand, and this is like the reality that I see. I just see myself again as a boring, chill, down the earth person. I'm not a fun, exciting, I don't know, like loud person. That's just not who I am. And another point that I brought up on a video is like I feel like in a sense I'm the wrong person to like get into like video making and stuff like that. Do I enjoy making videos, and am I going to continue making videos? Of course. I love it. It's a fun downtime kind of thing for me. I don't know if like treating it as like a hobby or wording it as a hobby is the right word for it, but again, like just like kill some time and just chillax after hard days of work and finishing up stuff with working out and whatnot. You know, I enjoy spending the rest of the day, you know, recording videos or just doing some simple random stuff, you know. So again, I just have a boring old man mentality. I'm not a fun person, and that goes into another thing with like commentary. Like I can try to get better at it. I really want to get more into like maybe like a Q&A kind of thing, and I like to see like your guys' like opinion on all of that as well, and maybe get your guys' input. But anyways, that's the problem with like me and like commentary. I mean, like I can try to bring up like random stuff, but again, most of my days is literally work, and I don't know, maybe like projects around like the home and whatnot. I could talk about like working out stuff. The main point where I'm getting at is like there's not a lot interesting about me, but again, I will try to like get better at it. So yeah, I guess you guys can like let me know like how you feel and all of that overall, but that's that's how I kind of like feel about it all, you know. And I feel like I'm like going in like circles at this point, but hopefully some of you guys kind of like get the point. So yeah, anyways, Timber. Now, by the way, going through like the sewers, as long as like you have like decent level Pokemon, it really isn't that bad at all. By the way, another piece of advice, there is, I believe, a 1% chance. Oh yeah, for the last episode, the coin case, it is right there. When you go into the Crystalia Hotel, and do all of that, so that's where she flushed it away. But oh, I forgot what I was about to say. I lost my train of thought, but oh, I think I might remember. But yeah, let me know about the whole Q&A thing, and then I guess we can give it a try and go from there. But I will try to get better with talking about random stuff. No promises, because I know there's going to be some times that it's like, you know, the story's like picking up, and I can probably get into like theories and whatnot here and there to like pass the time when not a lot of like dialogue story stuff is going on, but yeah, let me try to not be repetitive here. God, you guys took your sweet time getting over here. Whatever, this is where we're supposed to be. Come on. We didn't take that long at all, don't be so impatient. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. The power just flickered again, and at such a convenient time. Looks like they're locked in and we're locked out. The generator should be somewhere around here, let's just reset it ourselves. Sounds like a plan. Oh, I remember the actual thing. If for whatever reason you are struggling with Venom's gym, it is a very rare encounter, but you can find a Geodude down here. It is a 1% encounter, and Geodude does extremely well against Venom, so yeah. Yeah, this looks like the place. What do we have to do to reset the generator again? I think Malia told me how to do it once. It went something like 3 + 1 + 2 is the solution to our generator resetting problems. 3 + 1 + 2. But what could that even mean? Those numbers together equal 6, but is that relevant? Perhaps we need to activate the generators in a specific order. Pretty simply, 3, 1, 2. Great job, Alon! You did it! 3 + 1 + 2, it was so simple. Third generator, then first generator, and then the second generator. I was looking way into this. Alright, with that being settled, let's go finally meet up with Malia and Venom. Sounds like a plan. Real quick though. Okay, so before I forget, I should probably... Let's see, Charm. I don't want Charm because we'll get Baby Doll Eyes soon. I think. Maybe a little bit later in levels then. Level 18, Water Gun. I mean, let me just pause here and I'll be right back when I get everybody leveled up. Okay, so random unpause. Do not do what I did. I, for whatever reason, mixed up Baby Doll Eyes and Charm. If you do have a Pachirisu, again, highly advise that you do get one. Please, if you are doing it on no item, set mode, or any sort of challenge run, Charm is a great move. Do not sleep on it. It is extremely useful for a lot of early game battles, so yeah, don't mess up like I did, so yeah. Also, since I did encounter a coughing here, I totally forgot about this guy. It is a really decent Pokemon overall, so I would advise getting one. I don't normally use one for Venom's gym, but for other battles, whether you are or are not doing a challenge run of Rejuvenation, coughing is honestly a really decent Pokemon overall, and I don't think you can really go wrong with this guy at all, so yeah. Alrighty, so by going back, refixing that mistake with Scratch there, everybody's up to level 18, so yeah. Alright, so let me go on ahead and save here. And let's go onwards. Please, that wretched old hag that lives deep within the concrete forest, she has fatally struck me once again. Are you seriously trying to swindle Malia now? You know she won't fall for that. A girl's gotta make her way through life somehow. It's nothing personal. Venom, I'm trying to concentrate. Please keep it quiet on set. Alright, I guess I'm done with the berry bit for now. I'm just so bored. You said you'd be done with this hours ago. I know, I'm sorry, I just can't really find the issue with this thing. But I'm trying my best to get things done, I promise. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you guys got here already. I was so engrossed in my work that I guessed I zoned out of my surroundings. Hey, haven't I met you before? You seem really familiar. Did everyone meet Alon before me? Oh, I remember. Now. I read that weird, sorry. Oh, I remember now. I bumped into you back at the lab. Sorry again. So back on the generator issue, what exactly is the problem? So that's what I'm confused about. As of now, there seems to be nothing wrong. But as you can see, this thing is still going haywire. It's quite old though. Maybe this old guy's just falling over finally. Oh well, let's just forget it. We should check on the results of our experiment. About that, when I got here, the bags of the garbage we left here weren't here. Looks like our experiment to see if the garbage bags actually can turn into a Garbodor in certain conditions is a fail. Wait, Malia, look, something coming out of the generator. What is that? For a moment. Wait, that's a Garbodor, and its colors are different. It happened again. Malia, you're... Whoa, 2 more. Wait a minute, Malia, there are 3 of them. I think our experiment worked. No way. Whoa. This thing doesn't look very friendly. Don't worry, Malia, Alon and I got this. Thank you. Wait, this Garbodor seems to be a Ruthless Pokémon. Alon, are you familiar with Ruthless Pokémon? Yes I am. Then you know just how dangerous they are. So, pretty simply, with these guys, just to kind of give a explanation from what I can understand, it is different from the V13 shield. They made it much more easier to beat, but they do, some of them have like different side effects and whatnot. It is a little bit tricky to like understand, and you know, maybe I should actually read the description. Let me do that for some players. Okay, so if you click on no, this pretty much is like a simple explanation. I'll go on ahead and read this for possible new or repeat players that don't know how that all works. Report 1, Ruthless Pokemon are true to their name. They're aggressive and stronger than normal Pokemon. There are a couple of things you have to keep in mind when you run into Ruthless Pokemon. Shields. When HP drops to 0, a shield is broken. When all shields are broken, you can feint it for good, but be careful, strange effects can happen when a shield breaks, such as a type change. So, you can't really see my cursor, but you see like the red little diamonds. Those indicate, of course, where the arrow pops up, the active shield. That means there are 3 total. If it is a black diamond where it shows non-active, that means that there are not any active shields within that slot. And of course, by seeing that, there's a total of 7 shields total. The bottom 2 rows are the typing. Sometimes whenever you break a shield, like it brought up before, the typings and different effects can kind of like take place in that slot, so keep that in mind. Reported shield break phenomenons, field alterations, ability and moveset alterations. Ruthless Pokemon can call for help. Weather can sometimes be altered. So yeah, again, not only typings, but the field can change, abilities and movesets can also change and whatnot, and they can bring up other Pokemon to help them within the battle. So hopefully that kind of makes sense for you guys. Alrighty, so let's get into this battle then. And of course, since we are doing set mode no items, I will be, of course, describing my team just in case for people that may be doing a challenge run with me, or maybe sometime in the future, or maybe you're playing on casual or normal mode and you still are having troubles with those battles. I want to say that 99.9% of what I do with the more harder challenge should most definitely still help you with your own normal or casual playthrough, so yeah. But anyways, just to show real quick, and I do plan to do this for every rival, boss, and gym battle, just go over the team and all of that. This battle is not difficult at all. It is really easy, I promise. So yeah, the key to doing well with battling, by the way, just to give this important piece of advice, do not be underleveled. I cannot say that enough. It is something that I don't want to say a lot of people do, but if there are people that are underleveled getting into these battles, you're going to struggle. There is no reason to be underleveled. Get to the highest cap that you are able to be at, and I promise it's going to be a much more better experience. Do not handicap yourself and be underleveled. Do not handicap yourself by maybe having 1 or 2 Pokemon on your team. Get yourself a full team of 6. It is not hard to train up Pokemon. Go to the Auto Trainer and get a bunch of level 18s and you should be good to go. Of course, when things get more tougher and more difficult, things can, of course, get more difficult. But for these more easy, simple battles that people may still struggle with, maybe a part of it is you not having enough Pokemon, maybe not having decent levels and stuff like that, so keep that in mind, just to give some advice. I probably could have worded that better, but you get the point. I did forget to change my natures to be better. For this battle, you don't have to worry about it, but I will eventually get better natures for them. But anyways, here's the movesets that I'm rocking out with here. And then if you are curious, here are the EV stats and all of that. Cool. Alright, let's go on ahead and beat this guy here. Let's go for Flame Charge. Honestly, Flame Charge again, totally fine. And plus, with Ren on your team, it's not really that bad. But again, just in case if some people are struggling, again, if you are underleveled, get to level 18. You're not able to overlevel until you get a gym badge or anything like that, so do not worry about overleveling in the middle of the battle. And again, make sure you have a good team. Even if it's not going to be like your forever team, get yourself a full team of 6. Do not handicap yourself by having only a few Pokemon. And again, this is a game similar to Desolation and Reborn, that I would not advise going through the game with 6 Pokemon and 6 Pokemon only. Capture a variety of Pokemon. Take the time to train them and whatnot. I promise it will make things so much easier for you in the long run. Alright, Cacnea will go for one more Flame Charge, and that's pretty much it. Again, this one is super easy. I don't expect a lot of people to really struggle with that battle, but again, no matter what level you are at with, your knowledge with Pokemon and whatnot, I want to help you every step of the way. You're mine. It's just too easy. As for the two of you, please don't just attack people like that. If you want to get people's attention, then you should be a little bit nicer. Thank you too for helping me out there. That Garbodor totally took me by surprise. You two are awesome. That's a powerful combination. Was just so amazing. Yeah, and even if you guys weren't strong enough, we always had this to rely on. Wow. What is it? It's a briefcase, Venom. My dad gave it to me right before he left. I opened it earlier and it just holds things like potions and stuff like that, but my dad told me to enter a secret code if things got really bad. If things got too dangerous, I would just have to enter the code. We'd be safe from harm. At least I think we would be. Okay then. Anyway, the generator seems to be working perfectly now. I can get onto my trip to Goldenwood Forest. But first, I think I'll head to Gearin Park and take more pictures for my album. Gotta go, guys. See you later. So what are you going to do now, Alon, if you want to get stronger? I hear Goldenwood. Wait just a moment. You could go to Goldenwood Forest. Or you could come visit me in my gym. I challenge you, Alon. Look at you, Alon. You're getting all the opportunities. Yes, that strength you showed versus that Garbodor really got me ready to battle. It's been so long since I actually had a good trainer show up, so don't make this boring for me, okay? I'll be waiting for you. Well, no point in staying here then. Let's get on out of here. I have some research to do for the professor, so I will be at the Magnolia Library. Venom's gym is just next door to her house. It's a concert venue. I cannot miss it. Good luck with your gym battle, Alon. Actually, I have an idea. So, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you really have to worry about Ren being at the library as of now. Alright, sorry for the random pause there. I died for a second and had to get some water. But anyways, let me double check. Oh, he is, actually. Weren't you gonna battle Venom? I guess you're the one... Huh. Interesting. Alright, sorry for the pause there. It might be a new thing then. Because, what was it? There's like this crossroad area. I might have done it backwards actually. I'm kind of curious if the text still changes with Malia. Pretty much where I'm getting at is you do the Venom battle and then Ren goes to the library and the text changes with Malia as you go to Goldenwood. So I wonder if the text will stay the same, that she's like, alright, cool, you're here, or if you battle Ren before battling Venom, if the one text will appear saying like, oh, you were late, I thought you weren't going to arrive. Oh, you had the battle with Ren. That makes sense. I guess we'll see what happens. I guess you were the one challenged. Yeah, let me just battle him actually. I don't know, I'm having like a bro moment. I don't know. I mean, I don't think like the text alters friendship or relationship points, but I wonder if it... I don't think it would alter anything, at least I don't think so. Okay, I know it might be confusing, but let me read his text actually. Alon, weren't you going to challenge Venom? I guess you were the one challenge, not the other way around. Well, since you're already here, why not have a quick battle? I bet we've both gotten stronger after fighting that Garbodor. What do you say? Yes, don't you dare hold us back. Okay, so he brought up the whole thing with Venom, so... I'm curious, actually. It's actually something that I don't know for certain. By the way, it's the... Technically, it's a rival battle. It's the same team that I used with, whatchamacallit, the Garbodor, but I will kind of just quickly go through it. For other like battles, I'll go more like in depth with some of it, but for early on, it's going to be pretty much mostly the same team. But again, if anything changes, I will make updates, of course, before the boss battle rival. I think you get the point. Let's go for double kick here. Cacnea, flame charge. Cool, cool. I guess you can't win them all. Well, it looks like you're still stronger than me after all. That's fine, I'll get up to your level someday. You've probably wasted enough time with me here. I bet Venom's getting impatient at this point. I'll be here reading boring books or whatever. See you later, Alon. Oh, so I wonder if it changes the text with Venom then. These books are so boring. Why can I ever watch a film about these things? I always gotta read. And sorry, that was my dog there. Well, before I save, there is a certain event, by the way, within the park here with Malia. You do get friendship points with her, so I would advise doing so. Hey Alon, funny running into you here. Hold on just a second. Say cheese, Gossifleur, however you say that Pokemon's name. Oh nice, these pictures turned out so well. These two are going right into my album. I always feel revitalized when I get some quality snaps. What are you doing? You like photography? The first one gives you friendship points, the second one is neutral. Oh yes, it's my favorite hobby. Photography has always made me so happy. My dad bought me this awesome camera for my birthday last year. I've been using it every day ever since. What about you, Alon? Do you like photography? I love photography. Really? That's so cool, Alon. I don't get to meet fellow photography enthusiasts very often, so it's refreshing. I should show you my collection sometime. Actually, I do have something to show you here. Take a look. Over a year ago, I went to Sinnoh with my father. He was there for work, but afterwards, he took me to this place where he could dress up your Pokemon and take pictures. Look at my precious little boy Happy. Isn't he just so cute? It was because of this picture that I realized my love for photography. Anyway, I have to finish up here soon. I'll have to talk to you later. Thanks for chatting. It was a whole lot of fun. I hope we can catch up a little bit later before I... Never mind. See you later, Alon. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you, Alon. I only have a few moments before I gotta pack it up here, so we'll talk later. Sounds like a plan. There is a little event with Tent Guy, but what I'm going to do is do that side quest with the help center request and get some other quests wrapped up in all of that. So yeah, I just don't want to get like sidetracked and mix up side quests with main stuff. Anyways, here's Venom's gym. Actually, I should save and heal, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so got the team healed here. Actually, hold up. That's right. For Venom's gym, sorry, I totally forgot about this. That's right. I'm going to... I don't need you in the battle. You're not bad for Venom, but I'm not gonna use you. You're fine because you got confusion, so I'm gonna use Pie here for probably Weasel. And then I'm gonna honestly move you to the front just to double check. Okay, you need EV trained. You need EV trained. I won't EV train these two just yet. I'll just focus on Trubbish just to keep it simple. And what I'm going to do is pause here and I'll see you guys in a second. Well, actually real quick, I know I'll probably bring it up on the next episode when I get these two EV trained. This guy here is going to be EV trained for speed and special attack. This guy, I'm like 99% sure I'm just going to go for HP and defense. You can go for a specially defensive one, or mix it up with 252 HP, some in defense, some in special defense, however you want to go about it. But I think what I might do, if I need to, is capture two of them, one defensive, one specially defensive, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna pause here and get my Trubbish EV trained, and I will see you guys at Venom's gym in a moment. Alright, something that I realized and totally forgot about Trubbish, this move right here, you absolutely want Acid Spray. It is going to be extremely helpful for Venom's gym, and it's going to make it look really, really easy. So, yeah. Alrighty, sorry for the pause there. I got the Trubbish EV trained, 252 HP, 252 defense, 6 in special attack. You can switch it around however you want to if you are getting into EV training, but that is what I'm going to be going for. And this is pretty much going to be my main team for Venom's gym battle. And I will go over it a little bit more specifically when we get to that battle. So yeah, let me get a couple more of these. Poison powder, not a bad move. We'll get rid of Harden here. I like you better. I like Stun Spore a little bit more, but it's more so preference. We'll get rid of Confusion for Psybeam. I don't even know if we'll use Pi in the battle, but we'll see what happens. I would honestly... It's kind of like a preference thing. I'm gonna get rid of Poison Gas. I think spikes are slightly more useful. Alrighty, now we're back at Venom's gym. I just wanted to get a few more candies stacked up. So again, before you get into the battle, I don't know about the whole like Ren thing, and I'm kind of still curious about that whole thing. We'll see what happens. But do not forget the Malia thing if you're trying to go for friendship points. Again, she is within the park. Get the friendship points. They'll only benefit you in the long run, so yeah. Anyways, please do not mind my presence. I am simply observing tonight. If you are an audience member, I hope you have a good time here. But if you are a challenger, then I wish the odds to be in your favor, and perhaps mine as well. It looks a little bit similar to Terra, honestly. Anyways, though. I didn't expect anyone to just walk up and talk to me. Just pretend I'm not here, okay? You got it, Nim. Why are you bothering me? Oh, let me guess. You want to find that secret exit? I won't talk unless you beat me, sorry. Oh yeah, so there are two trainers. They did change the whole secret Venom's gym thing, so yeah, I'll go over it. This is one of the two people that you need to battle in order to get the code to activate it. I believe it's what, 2332 4332? It's something like that. But we'll get to that point once we get there. Let me pause real quick and I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty, so we got through that. So you know those music tiles on the main stage, they all output a number when you step on them. To find the secret exit, you'll need to output the right combination. The first string of numbers are 2332. You'll need to figure out the last string for the number to appear. Ren dragged me here so that we could see the match. Exploring Goldenwood Forest is cool and all, but this is where the real content is. Good luck, Alon. Hey Alon, good luck with the battle against Venom. She's a tough first battle. Most of the time Venom wins actually. Except against me, of course. Yeah, but you fought her so many times that you know how she fights, and Venom is too stubborn to do anything other than brute force things, so... yeah. Alrighty. So... yeah, I already know how it works, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. So here's Eric. Man, I cannot believe I have to house sit for Saki. I mean, I'll do it in a heartbeat, but I missed my dorm at Axis High. At least East Garen City is a neat place. They also have cool places like this one. So there are like two little like entrances that you can get into. So yeah. Alrighty. I'll pause here and I'll see you guys in a second. For these more like simple, easy battles, unless like they get a little bit more on the difficult side, I'll just pause to keep it simple. Alrighty, so got through that. So Lucia here does like bring up the secret as well. I forgot if you have to like talk to her about it. That I don't remember. But yeah. Okay, Skrelp here. I think Skrelp is a little bit more of a rare chance to encounter on the Pokeball tile. I don't think I've ever used a Dragalge ever on a playthrough. However, I am going to capture one because it honestly is not a bad Pokemon at all. And who knows, maybe we actually might find a use for this guy. I'm gonna name you Kelp because I don't know what else to name you. Okay. Oh, here's the second kit, by the way, that gives the code. Remember this number 4332. It's important for later, I promise. Now each room, of course, has, again, two different areas. And you want to activate the panels for them. The back room here pretty much is where like the secret entrance is. Once I get through this battle, I'll show you specifically what tile it is on. And of course you have to enter the code first in order to activate it. Alright, so let's get that guy out of the way. This one here. And then that is turned off. There's Venom there. Okay. I don't know if this tile like does anything. It might be the one tile that oh, sorry for hitting the mic there. For like personal use, something like that. I remember that during like V13 with the old gym. But I don't think I'm misremembering, but I'm not for certain. Grimer there. I'm not really going to... I think that's the Axis High music for the one certain thing that I don't want to spoil. But yeah, anyways, Grimer's not a bad Pokemon. I don't think I've really honestly ever used one besides Alola Muck. That's one of my main team members for Rejuvenation, but Grimer, you can't really go wrong with it if you wish to use it. And it's something that I cannot say enough. There are multiple ways about going about Rejuvenation. Different ways, different techniques, different strategies that can, you know, win the battle. And I cannot say it enough. It's totally fine to, of course, use this as a guide if you are like a repeat or new player that is struggling. Maybe with their own set mode, no items challenge, or maybe through casual or through normal mode, no matter what difficulty you're doing the game on. Again, like I wanted to be a guide and whatnot for you, but before you instantly, of course, use it, again, I can't say it enough. Try. Experiment. You know, you may surprise yourself, and you actually might find a way more efficient and better way than me. Again, by no means am I an expert at this game at all. I do know quite a bit about it, but again, all I can really advise and say for players is to at least try before you you know, like give up so easily and go to a guide. Anyways, 2, and then 4, and then that'll open up the warp. Now, I've seen some things. I remember, like, me and my sister were actually doing our own no items set mode run of Rejuvenation currently together, but it's kind of weird. It might be bugged for some players. I know for her, for some reason, it actually is still bugged even with like the new version updated. I don't know, honestly, a solution for it. If your game is bugged, I do apologize if it is. All I can really say is pray that it somehow fixes itself, but I don't know for certain why it does not work for some people. But anyways, you can read the sign here, and that will activate this little cutscene with Venom. Whoa, who the hell found this place? Oh, it was you, Alon. Why am I not surprised? Well, since you are here, I may as well tell you what this place is. This is the graveyard for my past gyms. Before my current gym, I had 3 previous versions. My Venipede used to be my ace Pokemon for the longest time, so I modeled my first gym after a Venipede. Now, this was like one of the more older versions of Rejuvenation, way before V13.5, by the way. Yeah, it was really cool. I had this indoor waterfall and everything. You had to press the switches in the right order and the waterfall would stop flowing. Anyway, soon after that, I started to like my Seviper a ton more, and soon that became my ace. Of course, I modeled that gym after my Seviper. That gym was alright, but I think it was slightly rushed. One day, Jane and Zumi came to Giran City and vowed to make the city better than it ever was. Jane was interested in researching the Badlands and why it came to be that way, so he built a factory over my gym. I used that one for a little while until I decided to just do my own thing. Now I got my own concert hall, but yeah, that's all there is to this place. I'm going back to my post. As a reward for finding this place, I'll let you take anything you find lying around here. I'll be waiting for you. And pretty much, you get a Seviper egg. Now, I believe there is a Drowsy within this area, if you want to search around for it. I don't know if it's a rare encounter or not, but if for whatever reason you are struggling with Venom's gym, Drowsy may be a Pokemon that honestly might be a helpful Pokemon for you. But anyways, we'll get into the gym battle here. If you are struggling, it's something that I brought up before. You can buy orange berries to give to your Pokemon. I am 90% sure I don't even need orange berries for this battle, honestly, but oh, whoops. Here's a funny little cutscene here if you wanted to do that. What those darn teleport pads? Get on out of here. For a moment. But yeah. Anyways, it's, which one was it again? I don't remember. Oh wait, nope, I'm dumb. I remember now. You go to this teleport pad. My bad. You do that, save, step on the heart here. Looks like the show's on. Let's get this started. Whenever you're ready, just take the stage and we'll rock on. Sounds like a plan to me. But before I stepped on the stage, that's okay. Welcome to my gym, like what you see. See, I'm usually the first gym leader. New trainers like you face. I read that all wrong, I feel like, sorry. Or I feel like I read that all wrong. Sorry. But newer trainers just never know how to deal with my poison type Pokemon, so when you were able to fight off those Trubbish and Garbodor like that, I was very impressed. Good luck, Alon. Knock her dead. Whatever. Looks like we got an audience. Hope you don't get performance anxiety. I won't be kind, so you better not be either. I, Venom, gym leader of Eastern City, will end your career before it even starts. So for the no items run here, just to go over the team real quick, we are using a Trubbish. Everything is level 18, so keep that in mind. I also forgot to change my natures. We'll make it work. Of course, again, 252 HP, 252 defense, and 6 in special attack. Sheriff here, 252 attack, 252 speed, 6 HP. Clink here, 252 attack, 252 speed, 6 in EVs. 252 special attack, 252 in speed, 6 HP for Butterfree here. And Pachirisu here, 252 HP, 252 speed, 6 in defense. And here are the, 5 HP, 1 special attack because of the 1 man to battle, but 252 attack, 252 speed, so yeah. And here are the movesets here. If you are doing a no items set mode run with me potentially, and you get stuck with any of these battles, here's what I'm using. If you want to take bits and pieces of what I got going on, if you had multiple attempts and still had issues with your run of the game. Acid Spray for Trubbish is the key to this battle. It is a great move, and the rest of the Pokemon pretty much kind of like do their own thing, honestly. You'll see what I mean when I go through the battle. Anyways, let's go for that. And the key pretty much is just spamming this move. I found it to be one of the best ways to go about it. You do want to be a little bit careful because of the spikes that are on the field, but again, I would advise just going for Acid Spray here and take advantage of, you know, the special defense drops overall. See, and what's really cool is like the AI, or the, I don't want to call it like the AI, but like, I guess like the code or whatever with like Venom's thing. It's more so like, oh hey, I'm getting weakened, my special defense keeps getting lower and lower, let me keep switching. And by her doing that, it allows me to weaken her team quite a bit, honestly. Alright, so Trubbish is out. Here's where you can honestly go into almost anything. I'm gonna go into Pie. Go for Psybeam. That should OHKO it. So Viper is gonna be very scary, honestly. I would honestly advise going for Stun Spore. Get the paralysis. That honestly sucks, but it happens. It's Pokemon. But I would advise getting paralysis there. Let's go into Sanders. Go for Flame Charge here. Honestly, that paralysis mattered quite a bit. I'm pretty sure we can still win. Because pretty much you go for paralysis, you take the hit, go for Psybeam, and then kind of like continue onwards with the battle. But either way, I don't think we honestly can lose at this point. And that's something to a Pokemon that you are going to experience quite a bit, is RNG, luck, hacks. It's just going to happen. And when those things kind of happen, sometimes, not like every time you need to, but you may have to like reset it. Now, I will say this, the best advice I can give for players, especially if you're doing a much more harder challenge run, see it to the end. I cannot explain the amount of times on the intense mode no items let's play that we got into like a losing position and I was like, wait, before I quit, restart it, let me just try. If we lose, okay, restart it again. A lot of the time when I got into those predicaments, I was able to turn it around. Now, of course, not every time you're able to do that, but sometimes you may surprise yourself and you may I don't know, go into like this new plane of existence of making every correct play and overall turning it around. It is possible. Don't quit so early. See it to the end. Who the hell said you could push me like this? And then there you go. So again, the acid spray strategy is a very decent idea overall. There are different ways that you can go about the battle, of course, but that's personally how I like to go about it. And hopefully it may help you. Go Alon, you were amazing! Ah, darn it, I cannot believe I lost. Darn it, I've had such a good record this block too. But man, finally someone knows how to do crap around here. I'm tired of all these Jessicas and all the Timmys that show up with their prize, Squavit, or Petrat, only for me to obliterate them without even thinking. Anyway, you deserve this. I'm tired, I'm heading back home. There was something I was supposed to give you for winning, but... sorry, I forgot. Whoops. Anyway, I'll see you later, Alon. So I guess there's Nim there. And I assume... okay, Eric is gone now. You there, Alon. Please excuse this sudden outburst. My name is Ayuda, however you say that. I am the CEO of the Help Center Corporation. I was watching your battle with little Venom there, and I must say that I'm impressed. I've been looking for a trainer like you for quite some time now. Please take this. This is a Gather Cube. If you are interested in a quest that will surely pay itself in spades, please visit me at the East Gear and Help Center. I will explain more once you arrive. Thank you in advance. Sounds like a plan to me. Yay, congrats on your win, Alon. You were absolutely fantastic. No one's beaten Venom in quite some time, so it's refreshing to see her lose. Hey, if you are strong enough to beat Venom, then you may want to consider challenging the League. The next gym is in, I think, Sheridan Village. Ren, I think you're jumping the gun a little bit. Beating Venom is one thing, but fighting the leader of Sheridan Village is another. Yeah, you're right. I hear that the leader there is a real pleb stomper, sorry. That's why Alon needs to do a little more training before considering challenging them. Hey Alon, I have a small task to complete at Goldenwood Forest. Why not join me? It's a great way to become a better trainer. And I hear there's a lot of cool Pokemon there for you to befriend. If you do come with, I will let you know on a little secret too. I'll be waiting for you on Route 1 if you decide to join me. See ya, Ren. Well, I should get back to the Magnolia Library. I had research to do after all. See ya, Alon. Alrighty. Let me go and heal. Now at this point, you can get to level 25. I am not against it, but I wouldn't necessarily advise it right now. Because Goldenwood Forest, there are quite a few encounters that I do want to capture. And being over leveled can be a little bit dangerous and you might accidentally OHKO a few Pokemon, so keep that in mind. So normally I would end the video here, but I'm kind of curious on a certain dialogue thing with Malia. Oh Alon, we meet again. How are you feeling? Are you okay? I'm doing alright. Good, you're strong. I admire that strength. But please do not give up hope. Even in the most powerful pit of despair, we must press on. Anyway, if you are here, that must mean you're going to Goldenwood Forest. In that case, please wait here for just one moment. Everything's taken care of, Alon. I'm quite a regular customer here, so I told them you were my friend, and now they've given you a lifetime pass. Are you surprised? Thank you. Oh, don't worry about it. It's the least I could do to help you get your feet off the ground. Please take these as well. Goldenwood Forest is a place where beginner trainers gather. Your Pokemon may be wounded while training there, but these will patch them up in no time. I'm going back to my room at the Chrysalia Hotel. If you need a place to stay, I'd be more than glad to help you out again. You there, will you please hear me out for a little bit? Yes, thank you. You see, my granddaughter and I were walking around Goldenwood Forest, and well then, she disappeared suddenly. You may be wondering why I'm sitting here not in Goldenwood Forest looking for her. The actual answer is quite simple. I hurt my back while I was looking and I was brought back here by some other trainers. I do not have enough money to take the train back to Goldenwood Forest, so would you be kind enough to go there and look at my place? Of course, this doesn't come without a reward, so please find my granddaughter. And again, I would highly advise doing side quests. They're very good, very important. Please do them. And I will go over all of that and all the rest of the side quests within Goldenwood Forest. And I may, for like videos getting into like side quests that aren't like a side quest separate video, maybe do like a timestamp comment going over where I did each and every side quest within this playthrough. So we'll see if I do that. I probably will. It just depends if I remember. Alon, thank you for visiting me. Have you made your way to Goldenwood Forest already? It's my favorite place in the entire region. I hope you find it enjoyable. And there is that little dialogue with Tesla there. I do not know if it changes anything story-wise or adds friendship points, but I would recommend going back just in case. Anyways, though, kind of cool there, a little scene with Volta there. We'll see her way later on within the game. There you are, Alon. I was beginning to think you actually weren't going to show up. What took you so long? Oh, okay. Interesting. So the text doesn't change then with Ren. Gotcha. Okay. So to kind of like describe that, I guess even if you do it before the Venom battle or even after, it doesn't change anything. I don't know if it slightly alters text, how the game plays in the future. I cannot confirm or deny that. I don't know. But from what I can tell, it does not affect the relationship points. Well, I feel like I just said, God, I'm mixing up my words. From the guide itself, it doesn't show anything that affects friendship points, so I think we're okay with that. I cannot confirm that for certain, though. And I cannot confirm if it does alter dialogue or the future of the game in some way, shape, and form. I don't think it does, but I cannot confirm that. But, if you don't battle Ren, you get a different dialogue with Malia saying, "Oh, there you are. Thanks for coming and all of that. Let's go do our thing with Goldenwood Forest." But if you do battle Ren before or even after the Venom battle, you get this text. I would say, if you are doing your own playthrough, it's honestly down to your preference. If you like Ren more than Malia, Malia more than Ren, but I don't think it really plays out any differently. I'm just gonna ride with what I chose. I'm not gonna worry about switching it up, honestly, so yeah. Oh, I get it now. Ren's the reason. That boy's so competitive, he won't let that loss down so easily. But his loss isn't ours. Goldenwood Forest is just up ahead. We have a lot of work and ground to cover if we want this field research to go well. Alrighty, so let's see here. Okay, I did not mean to start this up, but that's okay. We made it. Okay, so here's what's going on. Well, no, let me read this. My dad sent me here so that I could finish investigating the ruins back in Goldenwood Cave. I don't know, I kind of want to do this all next episode at the beginning. You know what, yeah, let me just do this next episode and start it off at the beginning, just to kind of like keep it simple. The beginning area, before you walk down the path, there are, well, I guess I can go back real quick. Alrighty, sorry for the pause there. Before I like start up story stuff with all of that, there is a special encounter, not there, but there should be a... Here we go. Whismer right here, you do need a Gourmet trait if you do want to get one. You can't start up this yet until you get the cut TM, so don't worry about that right now. TM right there, Quash. I don't think anybody really ever uses that move, but yeah, it is there if you do want to get it, and just kind of like pick it up just to have it. Another encounter real quick. Not Pidove. Even though, honestly, on Pheasant, with Super Luck, the ability, may honestly do some good, possibly, if you want to try it out. But the one Pokemon that I do love within this area, I believe, is, whatchamacallit, a Spupa or a, not Vivillon, but, whatchamacallit, not Pidove. I'm forgetting, like, the first evolution. Scatterbug here. Vivillon, not a bad Pokemon at all, honestly. You won't use it a ton, but I don't think you can really go wrong with having it if you want to try some, I guess like Quiver Dance, like strat. It might work out for you potentially. Another Pokemon, I think it's a daytime encounter. It is a little bit on the rare side. I think it's a 2% encounter within this area. Sawaddle. I would highly advise getting a Sawaddle. Leavanny, in my opinion, is a very solid Pokemon. It will help you with a lot of different battles, especially early game battles. When you get it to high max friendships and get yourself a Leavanny, so yeah. What I'm gonna do is search for a Leavanny. If I do capture any other Pokemon within this area, I will of course bring it up at the beginning of the next episode, so yeah. But to just recap it here, we already got the Scatterbug, so I'm gonna get the Sawaddle here, and I'm gonna go back, that's right, I'll go back to EV train some Pokemon, get up to date with all of that, and then continue the next episode with the Goldenwood Forest arc and all of that, so yeah. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning!